Hey everyone, my name is Melinda. I'm a Sephora Beauty Director.
And I'm Myiesha, and I'm also a Sephora Beauty Director.
And it's finally here. Our holiday savings event is coming up. We don't do saving events very often, so we're very excited about this. And Myiesha, what's the breakout?
So, if you are familiar, if you're a true, always up on our savings events, if you are Rouge, you're going to get 20%. If you are VAB, you're going to get 15%. If you're an insider, you get 10%. And the best thing is you don't have to be signed up in advance to get your 10%. So even if you are just now hearing about this, you don't have a beauty insider, you can sign up and still get 10%.
Why wouldn't you? So my first pick is from Sephora Collection. This is the Best Skin Ever foundation. Myiesha, I know you love this one too.
I do love it.
We've become big fans of this foundation. It's really kind of does it all.
Yeah.
I feel like I can get a super natural look with it or build it up. It's lightweight. You get the coverage.
It's a natural finish.
It's a natural finish.
When I heard the name, we hear things very early. Sometimes we hear things like a year or two in advance.
Yeah,
and I heard the name Best Skin Ever, and I was like, all right, Sephora Collection, calm down. That's a big claim. But it is really one of the most beautiful foundations because it is a natural finish. It looks like skin. There's 50 shades, and the more natural finish a foundation is, meaning it's not super radiant, it's not super matte, I feel like the easier it is to match.
Yes, I agree with that. And it
it
has like this nice slip. You know how so many brands started to do a serum-like base?
A serum or super matte. It was like one or the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like the perfect medium in between that, like that matte that's going to last a long time, but the serum that's going to give you the hydration, and it has a slip when you apply it, so you're not working too hard to blend. It's just like a really good go-to foundation, not to mention the price point of Sephora Collection is so attainable.
Yeah, and a lot of people ask me because I have oily skin. I feel like if you watch this channel, you know I have oily skin, Melinda has dry skin.
Super dry.
You kind of, it's like a weird thing you know about people even though you don't know them, you know their skin type, but it depends on how you prep, how you're going to like it. So if you have dry skin, just prep differently. If you have oily skin, just prep differently. It's the same foundation. We can both wear it. It's all in what primer and skincare you use.
Yeah, I feel like if you aren't sure what foundation to go to, this is pretty much like a sure bet.
Okay, so my Sephora Collection pick, aside from Best Skin Ever, because I recommend that to everybody, is actually a product that's not new, but it was recently relaunched because they added some more colors. This is the Sephora Collection, a Micro Smooth Baked Powder Foundation, and this is beautiful. A lot of times I use that Laura Mercier Candle Glow powder that gives me that really nice finishing sort of look, but this is very, very similar at a very affordable price. I wear the shade 35, and what I do with it after I put my foundation on and put a little bronzer on, a highlight under my eye, this just melts everything together. It pairs really well with the Best Skin Ever foundation because it's also kind of a natural finish, has a little bit of radiance to it, but not too much. But if you're someone who uses maybe a powder in the center of your face to bake or just to set your under eye, this is a great powder to kind of finish everything off. Or you can wear it by itself, but I just find that it just melts everything together. Any imperfections that maybe my foundation didn't cover, it just kind of blends them all together. It's baked, but it's not dry looking.
The texture of it, as someone with really dry skin, like we were talking about, I could be a little powder scared sometimes because I don't want to look drier. Anytime I go into store and I'm talking to a beauty advisor, they always say this is like one of the best sellers, just because once you figure out that this powder exists, you will not want to stop using it.
Yeah, it's a really, really great one. If you tend to change colors in different parts of the year, you can get one that's lighter, one that's darker. 35 always works for me, but definitely check it out if you haven't in a while because there are newer colors.
All right, I know that we've been talking about scalp health a lot, but I think that it's a really cool concept that it's kind of like an extension of our skincare is scalp care, and it affects our hair so much. So I've been very into this, especially, like I said, having dry skin. My scalp gets dry. My scalp gets flaky sometimes. So this is one of my favorites from Briogeo. This is a Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Scalp Scrub Shampoo. That's a mouthful. But it does an incredible job of scrubbing your scalp. It does exactly what it says. And as someone who has fine hair, I like to put root touch-up powder on my scalp. I'm using a lot of dry shampoo to keep the oils at bay. So using something like this is almost critical for me, because if that buildup happens and it clogs my follicles, my scalp will get angry, it'll be itchy, and my hair's not going to grow. So this, at least once a week, is dreamy.
Yeah, if you are someone that has drier hair like myself, if you don't like typical sort of like detox clarifying shampoos, that basically for me detoxes my hair. I need to do it like at least once a month. Just to I use a lot of hair gel. I like to clarify my hair. I just feel like it feels really good. If you're itchy at all, it's the holidays. The holidays thing, you get cold, you get dry, so definitely do it. But this is something you should probably stock up on, because you should be doing it like once a month or twice a month. Totally. Your hair.
Something you use all year long and you're always going to come back to, so might as well get the discount.
So my pick is leave-in conditioner. You all are getting a discount, but if I were getting an extra discount, I would stock up on leave-in conditioner, because I got a lot of hair.
I hear that.
So for me, like if I like something, I drench my hair in leave-in conditioner, and as it gets bigger and bigger and longer, I need more product. So this is one of my favorites from Comet Biologics. This is the Moringa Tree Conditioning Ghee. If you are familiar with their Amla Heavy Cream, I feel like that's probably their most popular product. That's really great for like a 4B, 4C hair. I still use it too, because it's very moisturizing. This one's a lot more lightweight if you want something that moves a little bit more. It's like a lotion texture as opposed to a cream. You do the LCO method, this would be your cream still, and it just has this really beautiful texture to it.
It's lightweight.
It smells amazing. It smells really, really good, which is not necessary, but like a plus. Like I need my leave-in conditioner to smell really, really good. It moisturizes really well. I always top it with an oil before I go ahead and do my styling with my gel and everything. It's just one of my favorites, and I definitely stock up on this. A black-owned brand you should definitely know about, even if you don't have kinky, coily, curly hair. I feel like black-owned brands do hydration really well, because our hair tends to be a little bit drier. So Briogeo, Comet, great black-owned brands to look into if you're having any hair dehydration issues.
I mean, I know personally my hair is like baby fine and it cannot carry too much weight, but there are plenty of black-owned brands at Sephora that are hair care, that like leave-in conditioner, masks that just are like wonderful for my mid-waist to ends, and they get the job done. Yeah,
considering this has coconut oil in it and it doesn't weigh your hair down, and you can still get a really good clean with it. I don't know, there's like magic in here. So good stuff.
It is magic in there. Okay, so let's talk about skincare. I have found a new ride or die. This has been part of my daily routine, multiple times a day, actually, routine for months now since I found it. This is from Tower 28, and it's the SOS Save Our Skin Rescue Facial Spray, and it really rescues my face. You know who told me about this? Was our friend Allie.
Oh, yeah, yes. Allie loves Tower 28.
Yes,
yeah.
We have a friend Allie that we share. We love Allie. She told me about this because she was dealing with her like cystic hormonal acne, and she had such an incredible acne journey that like she really found what worked for her skin, and this is one of the products that she recommended to me. And whether you have acne, redness, if you get a sunburn, if you're feeling dry, this kind of just does the job. It has like literally 2 ingredients, and it is just calming, and I feel like my redness subsides the next day after using it. So I like to use it throughout the day. When I need like a refresher, I'll just spray, leave it at my desk, whatever. But also after I wash my face, I'll put this on right afterwards and then move on to the rest of my skincare routine. Also, I love putting this on my beauty blender because it has that calming properties.
It like mixes with your foundation.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm like running through these bottles. I think I'm on like my 3rd bottle because I use it all the time and for everything. So I will definitely be stocking up.
My next one is something super new. One of my favorite brands is Dermalogica. Along with Shani Darden's Retinol Reform, I use a lot of Dermalogica, and it's been really, really great for my skin. I especially like their acne products as well as their vitamin C products, and this is the Biolunci Gel Moisturizer. This is
brand new,
but this is really great. You don't have to be using a retinol to use vitamin C, but it pairs really nicely to use vitamin C during the day, retinol at night. That's my favorite way to do it. They do have a serum that I love as well as an eye serum, so the moisturizer is great.
I've been trying the eye serum.
Eye serum is really, really good. This one I like because I'm oily, and a lot of times when I see ingredients I like in moisturizers, it's too heavy of a moisturizer for during the day, so I have to wear it at night. But this one has 5 different types of hyaluronic acid. I feel like that's a standard nowadays, like the Glow Recipe serum. It's a super lightweight texture. You can kind of see it like melting into my hand now, and I smell everything. So it smells really nice, smells really fresh. You get a little bit of my leave-in conditioner, but it's very fresh. It's not going to bother you if you have any scent aversions or anything like that. But I just really love it because, like I said, a lot of moisturizers are a little bit too heavy for me during the day, so I tend to stick to serums. But I'm super excited about this.
It almost has the consistency of it's like a serum moisturizer.
It melts. Like I got a little sneak peek with the last facial I got. She's like, I'm going to show you something new. And I was like, I have to talk about this for a video, because every time I tell somebody about a Dermalogica product, they come back like 2 months later and they're like, oh my God, it changed my life. So definitely look into Dermalogica if you haven't already. Their acne products are amazing. Their vitamin C products are amazing. Our final product for today is a fragrance of mine, and this is actually something I found in Sephora Favorites perfume box. This is not something I even knew existed. I got the box because I knew I wanted to buy a Dolce & Gabbana light blue, and if I see a fragrance in a Sephora Favorites box that I'm gonna buy anyway, I just get the box because I can try new things. So this is from Armani Beauty. This is the Ocean de Joya, and it's so good.
It matches me.
Similar, I know, there you go.
That's really pretty.
Similar to the by Rosie Jane Layla Lou. I like pear in my fragrances, and I feel like a lot of brands don't do a lot of pear.
That's true.
And this one has pear, water jasmine, and sandalwood, and it's
Wow.
so
I haven't smelled
nice.
this one before. This is new to me.
This one's really nice. It's fresh. If you like Layla Lou, you'll like this one. It's really, really pretty.
I'm with you. Pear is one of my favorite scents. It's kind of like when you get an apple cider or a hard apple cider. I feel like it's a little bit too sweet for my liking, but if you get a pear cider,
pear almost like has this like almost like boozy, cocktail-y, like there's a little something that makes it more interesting. I can eat canned pears and be like, this smells amazing. I want to smell like this. So
and the sandalwood is grounding it, so it kind of like brings it back down. That's really
also
pretty.
Vanilla Woods by the Seven Virtues that has pear in it. That's
Oh,
what makes
yeah.
it. That's what makes it so
I remember you
nice.
talking
So
about that one,
pear
yes.
fragrances are on the rise, and I'm very happy about that because I absolutely love them. But again, this was a discovery in a Sephora Favorites box. So even if you've never heard of the fragrances in a Sephora Favorites box, you might find yourself a new favorite.
So we can't wait for the holiday savings events. Obviously, we both have a few things that are already added to our love list that we will be getting for ourselves and probably for some of my friends and family too.
Make sure you make your list so you can hit. That's what I do. I make my list so I can hit like submit right away and buy it. We still buy
You're
things.
organized.
We still buy things, and we're beauty directors. So go ahead and add your favorites to your cart. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss videos like this, because if you didn't watch this, you probably wouldn't have known there was a savings event, right? So watch things like this and make sure you comment below like what you want to get. I don't know, maybe maybe
what's on your list?
Maybe someone who's nice will gift it to you. That might be cute too.
Just tag them.
yeah, tag them. Can you do that? Yeah. And we'll see you next time. Bye.